Ladies, can I share a little secret with you? About 5 years ago, I had one of those days. You know the kind when you're already running late and nothing in your closet feels quite right? I was headed to a brunch with old friends, and for the first time, I looked in the mirror and saw not just tired in the eyes, tired in my whole reflection. My neckline felt bare, my outfit felt flat, and honestly, I felt invisible. Then, and I'll never forget this, I spotted a silk scarf tucked in the back of my drawer. It had belonged to my mother. I'd kept it for sentimental reasons, never really thinking I could pull it off, but something made me try it that day. I looped it around my neck in a soft twist, not even perfectly, and suddenly, something changed. My face looked lifted, my skin had this glow, even my posture straight. It was like adding that one graceful accessory gave me permission to feel beautiful again, not youthful in a forced way, but elegantly alive. When I stepped out the door, I felt confident, feminine, seen, and the compliments, oh, they came pouring in. Susan, you look so refreshed. Have you done something new? Nope, no facial, no makeup tricks, just a scarf styled the right way. That moment sent me on a journey. I started experimenting with different scarf fabrics, lengths, drapes, until I realized something powerful. The right scarf style doesn't just add color, it lifts your entire presence. But here's the key. Not every scarf style flatters mature features. Some overwhelm, some pull the face down, and some just scream trying too hard. And we're not here for that. That's why today, I'm sharing my 6 favorite scarf styles that don't just accessorize, they instantly soften lines, brighten the eyes, elongate the neck, and yes, make you look years younger without ever chasing youth. Each one has been tested, loved, and worn by women in our community. You'll see exactly how to wear them, what kind of scarf works best, and why they're so flattering for women over 50. So, whether you're dressing up a simple tee, reviving an old blouse, or just want to bring that fresh, graceful energy back to your look, this video is for you. And trust me, by the end of it, you'll never look at a scarf the same way again. Ready to feel radiant again? Let's begin with style. Before we jump into the styles themselves, let's talk about something crucial: your tool. Because just like a great recipe starts with the right ingredients, a youthful scarf look begins with choosing the right scarf. Let's start with fabric, because not all materials flatter mature skin the same way. Silk and silk blends, these are your best friend. They drape softly, catch the light beautifully, and won't tug or cling to delicate skin. A lightweight silk scarf creates that elegant, fluid movement that adds grace without bulk. Look for satin finishes or crepe silk if you want a matte touch. Modal, viscose, and lightweight cotton. These are perfect for daytime wear, especially if you live in a warmer climate. They're breathable and gentle against the neck, but they also hold their shape well, which is essential for structured styles like the Parisian loop or the shoulder toss. Now, about texture. Avoid anything too bulky or stiff. Chunky knits, while cozy, tend to add weight to the neck area and can drag the look downward, which is the opposite of what we want. Our goal is uplift, softness, movement. Let's move on to dimensions. A good rule of thumb: go for scarves that are at least 60 to 70 inches long and 10 to 14 inches wide. That gives you enough length to loop, twist, and drape without overwhelming your frame. For square scarves, aim for around 35 inches by 35 inches, perfect for neckties or diagonal folds that flatter the collarbone. You'll want a mix of both rectangular, oblong, and square scarves in your collection, because different shapes create different effects. Rectangular scarves are wonderful for elongating the neckline, while square ones offer elegance and precision, especially when folded just right. Now, let's not forget color and print. Choose shades that bring warmth and light to your face. Think soft corals, gentle teals, rich plums, and warm neutrals like camel or blush. These hues reflect light beautifully and can soften the appearance of fine lines and tired skin. As for prints, small, delicate patterns are far more flattering than large, busy ones. Polka dots, subtle florals, or tone-on-tone designs add interest without stealing attention from your lovely face. Optional tools to have nearby: a scarf ring or brooch for securing styles without tight knots, a handheld mirror so you can check angles as you practice, a few safety pins discreetly used for slippery fabrics. Trust me, having the right scarf makes all the difference. When the fabric glides, the colors flatter, and the length gives you versatility. Every style you try becomes more effortless and more radiant. All right, now that we've got your toolkit ready, let's start styling. Let's begin with one of the most timeless and uplifting scarf styles, The classic Parisian loop. It's beloved for a reason. It's simple, it's graceful, and it effortlessly softens the neckline and frames the face with just the right touch of sophistication. You'll need a lightweight rectangular scarf, around 60-70 inches long. Silk, viscose, or soft cotton works beautifully. Optional, a mirror and a touch of confidence. Let's begin. Start by folding the scarf in half lengthwise, so you're holding it like a U shape in your hands. Loop on one side, two loose ends on the other. Let it drape loosely, not taut. The softness begins here. 2. Now place it gently around your neck, with the folded loop resting on one shoulder and the two ends on the opposite side. Keep your movements calm and fluid. This isn't a rush tie, it's an elegant ritual. 3. Slip the loose ends through the loop. Glide them through in one smooth motion, letting the fabric flow between your fingers. Don't pull too tightly. You want the scarf to sit lightly at your collarbone, not cling to your neck. 4. Adjust as needed. Gently tug the loop so it rests slightly off-center if you prefer a more relaxed French girl look, or center it neatly for a polished, daytime finish. Let the ends cascade down your chest, not too long, just enough to elongate the torso. 5. Tuck or drape. If you're wearing a blouse or a structured jacket, you can tuck the loose ends slightly underneath the lapel for a refined touch, or leave them loose over a simple top for that elegant, effortless feel. And there you have it, the classic Parisian loop. What makes this style magical for mature women? It draws attention upward, softly frames the jawline, and gently lifts the eye. The vertical lines created by the drape help elongate the neck and give a more youthful silhouette, all without a single cosmetic. This isn't just a nod, it's a statement. It says, I'm elegant, I'm confident, and I've mastered timeless style on my own terms. Take a moment to admire how it moves with you, soft, flowing, and perfectly age-enhanced. Whether you're heading to lunch, a gallery opening, or just the grocery store, this look whispers sophistication. Let's talk about the real reason this scarf style is so loved and why it looks especially radiant on women over 50. The classic Parisian loop isn't just pretty, it's purposeful. Every soft fold and gentle drape is doing quiet, elegant work in your favor, subtly sculpting your neckline, drawing the eye upward, and adding light and lift where we want it most. First, let's start with the neckline. As we mature, the skin around our neck and décolletage tends to lose firmness and hydration. It's natural, it's human, and it's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. But certain scarf styles, like the Parisian loop, are masterful at creating the illusion of a longer, more graceful neck without covering too much. The way the loop sits just below the collarbone adds vertical structure to your silhouette, drawing the eye down in a slimming, elongating line. It's like visual poetry. You look taller, lighter, and more open instantly. Then there's the volume balance. This style adds just the right amount of softness around the neck and upper chest without being bulky. That delicate draping adds visual fullness in a way that feels youthful, not overwhelming. It frames your face the way a good haircut does, gently, intentionally, beautifully. And let's not underestimate the texture and move. Whether you choose a silk or a soft cotton, the Parisian loop creates motion, and movement equals youthfulness. That subtle swish as you turn your head, that shimmer when the light catches the folds, it brings your whole look to life. It's not stiff or static, it's alive. Like, color placement also plays a role. With this style, the scarf naturally brings color and light up to your face, softening fine lines and brightening your eyes. It acts almost like a beauty filter, only better because it's real, tactile, and completely you. And here's something else I love. This look says polished but never trying too hard. You're not hiding anything. You're simply enhancing what's already there with grace, with style, and with a quiet confidence that can only come with experience. So, if you've ever felt like scarves were too fussy or made you look older, this is the one to try first. The classic Parisian loop flatters every face shape, every neckline, and every age. But on women like us, it becomes pure elegance. There's something incredibly empowering about finding a style that just feels like you. The classic Parisian loop is one of those rare looks that doesn't just make you look polished, it makes you feel put together, poised, and quietly radiant. So often, as we mature, we're told to tone it down, to fade into the background. But this style says the opposite. It says, I'm still here, I'm still me, and I'm more vibrant than ever. Let's talk confidence first. When you wear the Parisian loop, something shifts. Your neckline feels embraced, not exposed. Your posture naturally improves because of the graceful fall of the scarf. And when you pass a mirror, you'll notice your features look lifted, your face gently framed, and your outfit instantly elevated. There's power in that moment when you realize you don't need to chase youth. You just need to enhance the elegance that's already there. Now let's make it yours. Here are a few ways to tailor this look to your unique face shape, mood, or outfit. For a round or square face, allow the ends of the scarf to fall longer. This helps elongate your frame and adds length to your overall profile. For a heart-shaped or narrow face, shift the loop slightly to the side. This softens the jawline and draws attention to your eyes and cheekbones. Let a bit of hair frame your face. If you're wearing it down, the softness plays beautifully with the scarf's folds. Feeling confident and bold, choose a scarf in a rich jewel tone like emerald, amethyst, or sapphire. These shades pop against mature skin and bring a beautiful glow to your features. Feeling cozy and subtle? Go with warm neutrals like mocha, blush, or dove gray. They pair beautifully with creamy sweaters or simple tees, and they whisper luxury without shouting. Outfit pairings. The Parisian loop works with almost anything. Drape it over a crisp white blouse for brunch, pair it with a fitted sweater and jeans for a casual day out, or tuck it into a structured blazer for an elegant evening look. It brings harmony and finish to every ensemble like a signature touch. Here's the truth. This style isn't about hiding. It's about highlighting. It reminds you and everyone around you that beauty doesn't fade. It simply changes form, and sometimes all it needs is a soft loop of fabric to shine again. Sometimes the most powerful proof isn't in the mirror, it's in the stories we hear from women just like us. A few months ago, after we posted a simple reel on scarf styling tips, I received a message from a lovely woman named Elaine from London. Her words stayed with me, and I asked for her permission to share them with all of you, because I think so many of us will see ourselves in her story. Here's what Elaine wrote. I hadn't worn a scarf in years. They always felt fussy or like I was trying too hard to look put together. But when I watched your video, something about the Parisian loop just spoke to me. It looked effortless, elegant, and more importantly, age-appropriate without being invisible. I pulled out a silk scarf I'd kept from the 80s ivory with soft navy florals. I followed your steps, tied it with a gentle loop, and looked in the mirror. And honestly, I teared. It wasn't that I looked younger, it was that I looked like myself again. Softer, stronger, a little bolder too. Elaine went on to say she wore that scarf to a small family gathering the following weekend. Her granddaughter told her she looked glowy, and her sister asked what new skincare she was using. But she hadn't changed a thing, just a simple scarf, tied in the right way, that brought her whole look and her spirit back to life. That's the real beauty of this style. It's not about covering up. It's not about hiding signs of aging. It's about adding grace and presence back into your wardrobe and inviting a little bit of joy back into your reflection. And Elaine isn't the only one. We've heard from Rita in Cape Town, Marjorie in Vancouver, Amaka in Abuja, and so many others who have fallen in love with how this style frames their face, flatters their neckline, and gives them a small but powerful boost of confidence every time they wear it. It's proof that beauty doesn't require reinvention. It often just needs rediscovery. A soft scarf, a quiet loop, and a moment to truly see yourself again. And if you've tried this style yourself, I'd love to hear your story in the comments. You never know who you'll inspire.